Hey everyone, this is Doug Jankowski with the Grizzled Geek, and I'm back. I know I missed last week, partly because of time constraints, and partly because I was so disappointed in the return of Risha that I lost my will to play Star Wars for a bit. I really wasn't sure what I was going to come back and do on this video. I unfortunately don't have a sorcerer to the point where I could go do the Untranicus Revel mission yet. So I haven't been able to play that and find that out. So I'm going to go back to good old standby, which is doing heroic missions. I have not done the ones for the Republic on Voss, so I'm going to go ahead and do those today and show you the ones I choose for this. You only have to do 3. You don't have to do all of them here. Go ahead and pick up the weekly. I'm probably not going to do all 4 today. This might take me multiple weeks to get that, but it's worth picking up just in the meantime. Now, you're going to look and see here. The Trial of the First is probably the easiest of them, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that one up. Savage Connections is not too bad, and Not Afraid Enough is a good one. I don't like Cyber Mercenaries just because there's so many ads to go through. It just takes a really long time. It's not particularly hard now. They've toned it down, but it just takes a while. So we're going to go ahead and leave that on the side. Maybe we'll do that sometime in the future. But all right, let's go ahead and start with Savage Connections. Oh, I've got to get off the platform here. Okay. So I'm going to leave Trial of the First for last because that is the easiest one to do. So let's go ahead and get started on this. This one, I believe this is the one where you have to kill a certain number of the cyber malwares as well as these guys. You pretty much kill almost everything in here, but there are a few things that you can, a few fights you can skip. All right. Oh, I forgot and left Risha on heals. I'll have to come back to that because I'm not a big fan of... I mean, these guys do a decent amount of damage, but not enough for it to be important to have a companion on heals. You can plow through these guys so fast with her on DPS. So let's go ahead and switch her over. That really all depends on how you like playing. But yeah, I'm well enough geared, and she's high enough level that we're going to do a pretty good job as far as getting this all done really quickly. Oh, she left that one for me, apparently. You can see how much faster we took out all of those guys. I did get hurt a little bit, but not that bad. Just a quick roll will get most of that done. Okay. Let's see what our status here is. We've got most of these done. So when we finish these guys, we're gonna want to, in the back, you're gonna see there's a couple more guys there. We only need to get one of these groups. We can ignore this one because there's no cyber malware with them. So we're going to come over here and grab these. I'll go heal up a little bit here before I go. Oh, wrong. Yeah, never mind. I don't need to heal. All right. So, yeah, we get enough guys pretty easily. You don't really have to do much on that front. You just walk through and you've got enough people. But the dogs basically are what you need to be watching out for to make sure you get enough of them. And I wonder if there used to be an error in here, a bug where, or I don't know, maybe it was intentional. There were invisible dogs in the last room. Okay, there we go. All right, Risha got kind of low there, so we are going to go ahead and heal up here. All right, so around the corner, we're going to have to fight these. that will finish off. There's 2 of the slayers there. That will finish them off. We'll need 1 more, the dogs, and we can get those in the room behind the corner here. So let's go ahead and get in. But you can see this this goes really quickly. It's not really a very challenging mission. It does take longer than a lot of the other planets. I would say this one, well, only needing 3 missions, it makes the planet itself pretty quick. It's just the individual missions. I see we've got an invisible there. I don't think it's supposed to be stealth. It just was an error. So it's kind of odd. But anyways, this right here will finish off the mission. You can see we're done there. And we will go ahead and go to Not Afraid Enough. This is the one that's outside. If you have not got all the datacrons, you'll also find the, well, it would have been the cunning datacron for, you know, cunning stat, but those aren't individualized anymore. But yeah, it's the, I think that's yellow or orange is the color. And I'll show you back in the back where that is. This one too has a lot of kills to do, but groups are relatively large here, so you can get them pretty quick. Actually, let's jump up there. Now these guys are far more deadly than, oh, they're not, than the actual dogs are, so we've got to pay attention to those. And, all right, so we're going to go ahead and skip that group. Here's a nice big group here. Something like this, I will go ahead and use my heroic moment just to speed things up a little bit. This is actually quite a bit, this area is a lot harder than the actual like final boss or any of the mini boss. I guess you could call them mini bosses that you have to fight later on around the various machines. All right, so now we need to kill one of these guys. So we're going to go ahead and grab him. And for champions, they're actually relatively easy to beat. So you can see it's doing very little damage to me, and we plowed through it really quick. Now I did have heroic moments, so that helps, obviously. Okay, so we've got several machines. You can see one of them there where you have to activate the machines, but you can't do that until after you've done all of this. So we can come out here. Oh, let's go ahead and that's all the, oh no, we will need more guys. So we'll go ahead and head up here. Under here is where you'll find the datacron. So you'll want to you'll have to go over here. There's a body on the ground that you have to find, and when you find that, it will open that code. There's a code thing right here that you click on, and that will let you get, you know, it'll turn off that force field, and then you can go down and get the datacron itself. All right, we're gonna actually try and take these guys on all together. So pick them up, pick these 2 guys up, and actually let's get behind cover, make them come to us. Yeah. All right. Nope. I rolled gold didn't work for some reason. All right. Yeah, these guys dish out a lot of damage. These gold here. Actually, I would say they dish out more than the creatures you summon here. Oh darn! I need one more of each. All right. So we need to find a group that has both. All right. I think we'll have to grab this group over here. There's a lot of dogs, but it's got a guy in it too, so. All right, as long as she stays on the main guy, we should be good here. That was quick. All right, so now we have to activate those machines. Yeah, see, this one's, I guess it's up to you. The cyber mercenaries probably take just as long as this does. There are more of them to fight, but there's fewer stages, and yeah, either way, they're both kind of a pain. And these guys also hit pretty hard, but again, I don't think quite as hard as the other dudes do. I just had all my cooldowns gone. All right, so that's first. There's 2 more machines we'll have to go get, and then we have to go around the back and defeat the chieftain, I guess. All right. This one will be a single guy. He will, however, be immune to being stunned. This guy takes a long time to kill. He's got a lot of health. Now, Risha is not a level 50 companion either, so she doesn't put out quite as much damage. Eventually, I'll get her up there, but it takes so long to give them gifts that I have not gotten around to, fully doing that yet. All right. There's not really any tips you can for this kind of a fight here. It's just plug through them. All right, and they don't drop anything, which is kind of a pain. It's kind of a bummer. But all right, so now we can dodge most other encounters unless I'm bad at driving here. You just kind of head through this back area here. There's not really anybody here. You go through the skeletons and stuff, so. And then there should be a pyre right here. Oh, except for I skipped one of the, dang it, I skipped one of the machines. These are really great areas for picking up lots of CXP if you're interested, because there are a number of champions and golds, obviously, all over the place. So that's... Alright, more of the dogs here, so... Oh, there's 4 of them this time. That's gonna be a bummer. Ah, that was a waste. Forgot these guys can be stunned. I got close there. Alright, so we can go back this way that I came here before. So either way, once you get the machines, it's pretty easy to dodge any other encounters. Alright, then you fight this chieftain who... he comes with a creature, whatever those, I forget what the creatures are called, but yeah, he comes with one of those creatures. It can be killed relatively quickly and easily. He takes a lot more and has like knockback attacks and stuff like that you gotta watch. See, it's going quick. But he is susceptible to being stunned, so Oh, there he used his knockback attack, but I had my hunker down on, so he wasn't able to throw me back. You can see he goes down pretty quick, despite being a champion here. All right, that leaves one more to do. That is the trial of the first. This is, like I said, this is the easiest of the Voss Heroics. It won't take us any time at all. You've got three groups of these guys, and then you get into the main chamber and you fight through 3 different encounters before you get the big boss at the end. All right, that was that. Yeah, this used to be a lot harder. The groups were bigger, and just in general, there was a lot more to it. But they've toned it down for some reason. I don't think. I mean, it was harder, but not hard before. Like, this guy was a champion before. Yeah, but I guess that's part and parcel of their toning everything down in the game, making everything way easier than it ever used to be. I don't know if there was a lot of people whining about it or something. Wow. Risha killed everybody real quick. All right, let's heal up a little bit for this last group. This last group's a little harder. There's 4 of the guys, but still not really terribly hard. They don't group up well for you, which is, kind of a bummer. So I can't get all. Oh, except for that guy runs in. Nice. All right. All right, there we go. They don't drop a lot of loot if you care about that. All right, so yeah, we'll go take on these 3 groups and then the boss. The boss used to be a lot harder than he is now. He was severely toned down. I mean, he was actually challenging before. Now he's just annoying if you run out of stuff to keep you from being knocked back. But as long as you say you have something anti-knockback, he's really nothing. All right. So you can see the 3 groups that you have to fight there. They come up one at a time. All right. This next guy is annoying because he takes a while to beat, and he has an area of effect attack, much like your freighter flyby or the agent's one attack. Although with her having her stun available, we'll probably be able to take him down before he gets to act very much at all. Yeah, he didn't even have a chance to bring it out. All right, so now I'll go and I'll summon the big bad, who's champion level, but really not terribly difficult. You might knock Risha around since she doesn't have the ability to. Yeah, there you go. And there we are. That is the Voss Heroics. Yeah, so I would recommend trying out Cyber Mercenaries versus that Not Afraid Enough and see which you prefer. I prefer the Not Afraid Enough, especially when I'm playing characters. I didn't stop to scavenge or anything like that, but there are things for both. I don't think there's anything to scavenge, but there are slicing things in there, And if you're playing a biochemist, then you can, all of those Maurers are, you can definitely, scavenge. So, so that's, that would be my suggestion on that. The other ones, there's nothing to pick up for any of your crew skills, so it doesn't matter. But there you go, guys. Quick little run through of a heroic mission, Republic side, Voss. Not necessarily one I would recommend for, quick, easy CXP, but, on weeks when the Conquest has the Voss heroics there's a way to get the daily really quick. Yeah, there you go. I'm hoping we're seeing announcements on the developers forum that they're working on the roadmap for, I guess it would be summer 2018, maybe spring. I don't know. This is a little late for spring, so I think they already covered spring. So hopefully summer 2018. Hopefully we'll find out some good stuff is coming. Something to rinse the bad taste of, getting Risha back. Risha is my favorite companion, and they just totally botched it. I'm hoping they learn from that, hoping there was plenty of backlash, that they then take some of the other cool companions that are left to come out and they beef them up a little bit. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Thank you all for tuning in. If you'd like, check out down below ways you can support the channel. We've got a Amazon affiliate link, links to some cool Star Wars stuff, but anything you buy after clicking the link within 24 hours, we will, anything you buy at 24 hours after, or within 24 hours of clicking the link helps us out. We do get a slight commission on it. There's a link to our Patreon page, and we've just launched our t-shirt store, The Grizzled Goods. So there'll be a link for that down below, and go check that out and see if you'd like to purchase any merch that'll support us. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Share with your friends, anybody who's maybe in your guild or whatever. Help us get to that 5,000 subscriber mark we're shooting for by the end of 2018. You guys all have fun playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, and may the Force be with you.